On today's vlog, I'm going to talk about 7 goals I plan to achieve in 2021. So, I won't waste your time. Let's get this video going. Yo! If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Also, please be sure to check out the description below. There you'll find some affiliate links to Amazon. If you click anything, you make a purchase, I get a small commission. And I'm saying this because it will only help me grow my channel and to be able to buy more of my fitness equipment and stuff like that. And there's no cost to you. How cool is that? All right, let's get going. Number 1 is not be type 2 diabetic anymore. My A1C on March 4th, 2020, after my open heart surgery, was 7.1. 3 months later, I brought it down to 6.2. And then another 6 months, I brought it down to 6.0. I'm working my way slowly to getting myself healthy so I'm not type 2 diabetic anymore. I started watching what I ate and how much I ate. I wanted to make sure that the sugar content was really low, and that's been helping me a ton. My doctor told me if I lose a bunch of weight, I can reverse the effects of type 2 diabetes. The sad part about type 2 diabetes is my grandfather had type 1, and he had it all his life. But towards the end of his life, he lost both of his legs. I love my life. I love my son, I love my wife, I love my friends, I love my family. I don't need to be having my legs chopped off because of something I couldn't control myself. So I need to get on that stat. At the end of 2021, I would like to say I'm not type 2 diabetic anymore, and I would like to stop taking metformin twice a day, forever. All right, on to number 2 is get rid of sleep apnea. It's no fun wearing a mask every night. My wife used to tell me I used to snore every night and I'd keep her up all night long. I ended up in the hospital one night and a nurse decided to put me on a breathing mask because she told me she heard me stop breathing multiple times. Next couple weeks, I had a sleep study done and I got woken up 30 minutes in and they put a mask on. So right off the bat, I was like, okay, I have sleep apnea. The nurse told me pretty quickly that she had enough results and I could go home because I have obstructive sleep apnea. So that was kind of scary. So now I sleep with a sleep apnea machine next to my bed. I had to fill it up with distilled water every night and I have to clean it constantly. It's just one more thing I have to do every single day. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm not drowsy, I'm not tired. I still have an issue getting out of bed in the morning, and that's linked with another goal of mine, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. I'd rather sleep normally and not be afraid to fall asleep. I want to overcome sleep apnea. Goal number 3, drink a ton of water. No more juice, no more soda, no more alcohol. I love my alcohol. But just kind of get rid of all of that junk and put clean, clear water into my body, because that's essentially what your body's made up of. And supposedly just drinking water, I can drop weight. So that's what I hope. I did do a water fast a while back and I got pretty bloated, but that's because I was only drinking water. So I have to figure out that situation as to how much I need to drink a day. Number 4 is get down to my high school weight or college weight. Ideally, I would like to lose 100 pounds this year. I currently weigh in at 330 pounds. So 230 in January next year, I will toast to the brand new year. Let's do this. If I can do it, you can do it. And please leave me some comments below as to how you've been doing on your journey and some tips, that will maybe push me and get me really moving in the right direction. Goal number 5. This one's gonna be really hard. Try going NSNG, no sugars, no grains. On average, if I could, I'd probably eat a full pack of Halloween candy a day. I used to drink a ton of soda. I used to drink a bunch of beer and alcohol. I've kind of shied away from all of that, but I know I'm a stress eater and I'm an emotional eater. And another piece of that, which is awful, is I'm a sneak eater. I'll literally go and hide in a basement or hide in my car or give myself a reason to drive somewhere just so I can plow down some food. You'll look in my cabinets, you'll look in my dresser drawers, and you'll find wrappers. And it's like I never even knew I was doing it until someone called it out one day. Essentially, I just want to eat everything natural. The carbohydrates I do want to eat are going to be from vegetables, nothing that's processed. And very fine meats, which I already currently eat. And I buy all my meat from Crowd Cow. If you haven't already, check out my video if you want to learn more about that amazing company. Goal number 6, exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. I thought 30 minutes a day was gonna be super easy. Having a full-time job, being a full-time husband, having family, having friends. I run a wedding business and my brain is always going. I used to have ADD and I used to take meds for it, and those meds kind of made me go off the rails. So I got off them. And I feel like I need to try them again because I need to be able to focus a little bit better. And that 30 minutes will just pop up. 2 days ago, I took Coda, our little border collie puppy, out for a nice 30-minute walk. And I came back and I felt great. It was like 25 degrees out. I was freezing my butt off, but she was happy and I was thrilled. So if I can do that every day, that'd be amazing. And border collies like to walk multiple times a day, and she's only a puppy, so I need to do my baby steps and get going on that. I'm looking forward to walking between 3 to 4 miles a day probably, just to burn off her energies, or else my shoes will have holes in them. Believe me, it's possible. I'm gonna count yard work as exercise because I can get in a good workout just cutting my grass, dethatching, doing some gardening. I'm not supposed to lift a ton, so I take my time. It might last me 2 hours out there instead, but I'm getting a good workout in and I'm staying busy at the same time. Goal number 7, my last and final goal, which is also going to be extremely hard. Get 8 hours of sleep every single night. Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday even. Right now I generally get about 5 hours of sleep. I go to bed pretty late because I always have an excuse to play another video game, or there's another TV show I need to watch, or, oh, this subscription ends this month and, well, I need to finish that book, or there's just so many excuses. I just need to do my time, get my sleep, and maybe I'll start feeling better and I won't have those sugar cravings and I won't have all that weird energy throughout the day. When I was in middle school and high school, I used to sneak out of bed to just go play video games. And that kind of evolved into college. When I got into my first dorm room, I got a nice TV and I brought my Xbox with me. Was that the best idea? No, probably not. I spent more time playing video games than actually going out with friends or meeting new people. All those parties that people say they went to in college. I didn't really do a whole lot of that because I was glued to the TV, and I don't know if I have a video game addiction. One of my games I play on my computer, I have roughly 480 hours of gameplay. I haven't done the math yet, but that's at like, I don't know, maybe a week or two just playing straight. It's gross. I plan to take action by going to bed an extra hour every night. So I'll start with 6 hours, 7 hours, and then I'll get up to my 8 hours. All of these goals, I kind of have to take my baby steps. I find when I go cold turkey, they say, well, I fail every single time. Hopefully this time's different because I'm blogging about it. So if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. Follow me along in 2021 as I try to lose 100 pounds. On this channel, you're gonna learn about me. You're gonna learn about my heart condition, all my medical issues, and how I plan to do it to lose all this weight. Jesus Christ, man. Good luck. Be sure to check out these recommended videos that I'm going to display right after I go. So, peace!